Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Guys, Jacksonville State's head coach told me before the game, their game plan is really centered around throwing the ball today. Why? Their quarterback has a chance to go down in history. They want to get the win first and foremost, but second on their mind, making sure that this beloved young man who has meant so much to this team has a chance for his name to go down in history as the most passing yards ever at this school. We'll see if they get him the ball early and often get that passing game and rhythm going here so they get a win and some history to start this game. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. On the move from inside his 5. They tried to get the wall set up for him, not quite enough for the huge play, but a good job to give his offense some breathing room. The Gamecocks offense will get first crack at it today. And here comes a major weapon in DeAndre Johnson. He's a good route runner, good solid hands, and a big part of this passing attack.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots, except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for the squad.
He's got it way down the field. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They are going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Hilltoppers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And now taking the field, Rodney Tisdale. Last time out, a solid day and a victory, throwing for more than 200 yards and a couple of scores. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to throw. It's Tisdale. Got a man. It's Hutchinson. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Pass completion moved the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. Keeps it himself. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. After a good pickup on the run, it's second down. This time they'll throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Hutchinson. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Grab behind the line. It's Flowers. He's down right there. Short gain on the grab. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Wants to throw again. They'll open it up early. Finds the tight end. They make the tackle, but not before he picks up the first down. And the Hilltoppers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to throwing, they've got to go a long way. And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking to throw, it's Tisdale. Under pressure. And couldn't quite find the crevice he needed to pick up the first down. The Hilltoppers will send out the punt unit. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Jacksonville State has it back, and the Gamecocks will go to work. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Gamecocks in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to throw. Fires left. He makes a catch. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Fires to the wideout. Caught by Williams on the left. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got it behind the line. It's Johnson. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. And they got the completion, but no yards. Now they need to go forward to avoid a 3rd and long. Throws to the wideout. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Wants to throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. And the Gamecocks go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Drops back on first down. Complete on the left to Williams. And he stopped, brought down at the 18. It'll be enough for the first down. Now the offense trying to operate in the red zone. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Long way to go on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Rolling to the right, trying to make something happen. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Looking to get it in. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Defense all over him. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? From the gun. Lets it go to the end zone. Going for the touchdown. Couldn't make the connection, but this flag will be against the defense. So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. And the defense is just about out of room to defend. They are backed up right on the doorstep. And he's in! Touchdown, Jacksonville State!
And honestly, David, the defense does not look locked in these last 2 plays at all. They had the pass interference. There was guys complaining on the field. They looked a bit discombobulated, late getting lined up. The very next play, though, the offense is able to take advantage of it, running it in for a score.
Man, you got to get physical down there, man. You get inside the 5-yard line, you know what's coming a lot of the times, man, and you got to meet that physical challenge. You can't pout. You can't look to the sidelines. You can't say, why did you throw the flag? You got to get ready to play.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Moves the pocket. It's Tisdale. Right side, it's Claiborne. Makes the grab and down immediately. He picks up a few. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Quick give. It's Allen. Just smothered on the play.
How frustrating is that? You're that running back. Where were you supposed to go? There was absolutely no lane for him on that play.
And you don't want to start this game with 2 straight punts. Big third down opportunity coming here. Rushes on. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Hilltoppers will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Holly, what update do you have on that?
Down here on the Gamecocks sideline, that quarterback just jogged off the field with a ton of enthusiasm and high fives from his teammates. He just broke the season record for passing touchdowns for the school, and they are making sure that he knows they are aware of it. They are making sure to save that game ball for him. He's got to run right back out there and get right back to work. But, guys, they did take a moment to celebrate the history we just witnessed. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Finds his tight end. Nowhere to go and not much to show for that one. Lining up, trying to convert this 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Out wide right, it's Johnson. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle.
And I tell you what, all this spread offense, man, it's really accentuated receivers in so many different shapes and sizes. But this guy, they're going to find him. They're going to find him early. They're going to find him often. He's made so many plays throughout the season and really been the feature of this offense. And this dude has worked his way. He might get a trip to New York as a wide receiver. That is not normal, and neither is this dude.
They'll throw it from the red zone. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Gamecocks. He got it right inside the pylon. They want to finish the season strong, and man, are they doing that here in this Week 11 performance.
They are absolutely boat racing this team right now. We're not even at the 2nd quarter yet, and this offense has been up and down the field. They've taken a huge lead early. Everything they're dialing up, David, is working.
Yeah, so I'm going to flip this to the other side. I'm going to need my offense to score some points, and in a hurry. Like, they got to figure it out, but they got to put a drive together, keep us off the field, score some points, and let us find some answers, because right now, defensively, we have none.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So here comes the Hilltoppers offense ready to start this drive. They really needed to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. They'll run it on the counter. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Claiborne. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Back to pass, it's Tisdale. Slings it downfield. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And coming into this game, talking to coaches, man, they were worried about how fast this defense was, how physical it was. And so far throughout this game, man, it's shown up. Like the speed, the tackling, the eye discipline. They've done such a good job owning this football game early. And it's on the offense now. They've got to find some answers.
The snap wants to throw to start this drive. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. The sure hands, it's Johnson. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Throws to the wideout. Just had to get rid of it. All right, guys, let's take a minute to think about Jacksonville State. Biggest problem for schools that aren't the traditional powerhouses, getting the bodies they need, especially on the defensive front. And, David, they got a good one out of high school last week.
It's so nice to get a three-star defensive lineman. A guy like that's got some size, that's got some potential. Again, you want to rotate those guys as much as possible, keep them fresh. This guy could be a player down the road.
Wants to throw again. He rifles one deep down the middle. Intercepted, and that total goes to 16.
Man, what great discipline by this defense. They didn't sit on routes short. They take a shot down the field on 3rd and short. Questionable shot, probably. Nice job being disciplined and getting the interception.
Yeah, and just because you have the shot play called on 3rd down like that as a quarterback, that doesn't give you the freedom to just throw it down there if he's not open. I think that time he forced it into traffic, and that's why it got picked off.
2nd down coming up. Looking downfield, it's Tisdale. Here comes the heat. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
I know it's early in this game, but, man, this defense has had their number. They've done a great job, already built a huge lead, now getting this offense in a situation where they got to pass the football, and they better protect their quarterback better than they are right now.
Need 10 yards on this 3rd down, and they're backed up inside their own 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Right side, it's a 0. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
Caught, it's a 0. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Oh, pressure's coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
Well, we talked to the offensive staff coming into this one. They knew going up against the top 25 defense with respect to sacks per game that they had to do a good job protecting the QB, but they have not been able to get that done so far. They've already now allowed 3 sacks in this game.
The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
And he avoids the sack.
Every quarterback in football at every level will see ghosts. If you hit him, if you make him uncomfortable, and he knows you're coming time after time again, good things don't happen usually at the quarterback spot.
They're all over him. Out wide right, it's Johnson. They get him down at the 49, but not before he picks up 15. The Gamecocks getting set on 1st and 10. Fresh set of downs going up top. Look out! Blasted as he lets it go.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Oh, big fella almost had a pick right there. Instead, it falls incomplete. 3rd and long right here. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And there will be no return on this one, and he can't get it out of bounds. The ball will come out to the 20. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Wide receiver going in motion. Shakes off the defender. They'll guide him out of bounds down at the 25-yard line. Offense gets set for second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Allen. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a first down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground. He's got it again. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. Out wide left, it's Hutchinson. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. On the run, it's Allen. Pulled down there, but they'll move the sticks, and it's a first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. This offense has been sluggish, to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. He breaks a tackle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. Offense working from the pistol. Keeps it on the ground. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 2nd and long here. The run inside. It's Allen. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. Burrowing for yardage. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. So now on comes the field goal unit. This might be a little easier if it were straight on, but a 43-yarder from the right hash. And it slips just inside that right upright.
Hey, listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. First play of the drive, he'll look to throw. Right side, it's Johnson. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. The Gamecocks come to the line in the hurry-up.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Just got rid of that one.
And that's a really good job by this defense. Complete defensive effort. When the back end makes the quarterback hold the football a little longer than he wants to, and then the pass rush gets home, hits him, and forces the incompletion.
Got his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. 3rd down coming, but we'll have to wait just a second. Offense wants to think things over. They call a timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Across the 50 and knocked out of bounds at the 48. An explosive play gets this offense working. Wants to throw on first. Rush right in his face. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
A nice job by the quarterback there. You're outside the pocket. Nobody's open, so you throw the ball away knowing that you still have more chances to get this first down.
Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Unloads to the wideout. Left side, it's Johnson. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. Splits the uprights. Good. and they'll push that lead out a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, down the stretch we come on what's been a thrilling college football season. Week 11 filled with storylines. We begin with the Northwestern Wildcats taking on the number 14, the Ohio State Buckeyes.
And the Gamecocks will kick it away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Coming out of the locker room, the Gamecocks head coach told me they are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. The Hilltoppers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Motion from the wide receiver. Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. And the Hilltoppers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Sets his feet. It's Tisdale. They'll flip it out to the back on the screen. He gets it out to the 28-yard line. Not enough to pick up the first down. The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Making his first move. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Guys, we'll see what Jacksonville State can get going on home. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. Out wide right, it's Johnson. They'll get him down at the 48 after the 15-yard gain.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Just feeds the running back. He'll move it ahead, and a good productive play on the ground.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. Hits inside, it's Savage. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on first down. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Going to audible here, let's see what they do. They've got him looking run, but they're going to throw it. Out wide left, it's Coleman Williams. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Working the ground game. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Give to the running back. Drives into the defense, and they get him down after a pickup of 3 to the 16.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
He's got enough. It'll be a first down. They've got it at the 12.
And that's a good job by this defense, man. They got him in 3rd and short, but, man, they've got to do a better job. If they want to get back in this football game, like, they've got to force some field goals. They've got to force some punts. They've got to force something to go their way, and they've got to be better on 3rd down.
The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on 1st down.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Running inside, it's Savage. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Nice move there.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go with the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
Turns up, it's Claiborne. Could not make his way to the corner.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Tisdale. Hauls it in. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Here comes the offense on 1st down. From the gun, it's Allen. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. That kind of pickup on 1st down, and you can take a shot here on 2nd and short. Wide receiver comes in motion. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Trying to establish the run. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative.
Runs through a man. He continues to fight for yards. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. And the Hilltoppers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
This is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Under pressure. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And it's been a long day for this offense. If you can't protect your quarterback, it's hard to be successful. That's the 5th sack they have given up. The offensive coordinator has no answers, and this defense has been flying around.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Never a doubt.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they've kick-started this drive with that one. With this game well in hand, let's take a look at some of the potential Heisman candidates here as we get very late in the season. So 1st down will open up the final period. Straight ahead, it's Savage. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing. Of course, this team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
He now has 61 yards on the ground for them so far, has his eyes set on that 1,400-yard mark. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. On the run, it's Savage.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Gamecocks kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. From the red zone, it's Savage. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And this offense has really done a nice job on the ground. Like, the ground game has been solid, man. Nice job opening holes, running the football. They've been consistent with the run. And as this game creeps along, right, if they can continue to do this with the lead, this is going to be a game that they're going to have in hand.
What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They've worked it down to the 4-yard line, but now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Makes the grab inbounds. That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0. And they did tack on that extra point with no problem. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Let's check in with Holly Rowe.
Hey guys, checking in from the Western Kentucky sideline. This defense has been the star of the show today. The offense has had their back against the wall, and now is the moment they've got to come alive.
Great. It's a fumble. Recovered by the defense, and he's off at the 20. Finally brought down, but what a play, not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return. This will make the offensive coordinator's life easier, taking over first and goal, and he surges across the line. Touchdown, Jacksonville State. That score pushes this out to a comfortable margin, and they are oh so close to a 10-game winning streak.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Western Kentucky will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right here.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
Right back to it. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming. The kick is on its way. Trying to make one miss. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Holly, what update do you have for us?
Down here on the Gamecocks sideline, this quarterback has been absolutely spectacular today. Over 400 yards passing, laid the game with this big lead. We're curious to see how long the coaches keep him out there, but from what I can see on the sideline, he wants to continue to play. There is so much momentum and chemistry down here. This offense continues to roll, and it is a blast to watch these guys interact down here on the field. Back to you.
All right, Holly. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. Pass to 6. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation. And they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet. And that's really what we saw in this game today. But opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out the last time they had it, and at this point of the game, you just can't afford many of those. Gets it across the 30 to the 31, a pickup of 5. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Gets the back moving. Looking for a man. It's Tisdale. Finds his man down the middle. A pickup of 5, marching at the 36-yard line. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Quick give. It's Allen. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The Hilltoppers come to the line with a new set of downs.
Blue 22. Blue
yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. And the Hilltoppers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He wants to throw it. Lets it fly. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Jacksonville State's offense comes out ready to start this drive. They have dropped a hush on this entire stadium, David, by controlling this game.
And there's nothing like shutting up the home crowd. You love it. Nothing like having a big lead in the fourth quarter, Palmer, and not having to stress or worry.
Yeah, really impressive just seeing how they were able to take everything from the practice field this week and apply it to game day. They've been locked in all week with the game plan, running and throwing the football, man. This has been impressive.
They give it back to him. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Savage. A confident, tough, efficient run. Gets it up to the 44. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. One more play to pad the stats. On the ground, it's Savage. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. This is what you're looking for when you have the better team. Go out and show it. Don't fool around with them. Go out and play to a standard of excellence.
Just dominate. You know you're going to take care of business. You know you're going to win. It's like how many? How many can I win by? And I like that you keep your foot on the gas and just continue to pile it on. It's their job to stop you. Let them do their job. You just keep going on.
It's not about the X's and the O's. It's the